Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Liberty Flames and the Akron Zips. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. So Liberty's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Running inside. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and all the visions and all the great things you anticipated happening for this fella, like in the first carry you put it on the deck, like that is a frustrating start, man. What a momentum swing in this game, too. Early fumble, early turnover to get this thing rolling.
Great place to start for this offense.
Here we go.
Hawkins finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And this
Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Liberty Flames and the Akron Zips. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. So the Akron Zips headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the return, it's Randolph. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move. Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's loose down the left side, and it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Akron!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick six.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Coming out with it, it's Randolph. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes a man miss. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Now on first down from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quickly complete.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
The give to Davis. He's got enough. He's up to 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
The Flames will have it 1st and 10. Inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Michael Hawkins finds his man, turning it on. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Booster! Return! Slide!
Moving the pocket, it's Hawkins. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
From deep, it's Hills. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. To the edge, it's Williams. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They give it to him again. He's dropped.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Nowhere to go.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready. 492 waggle.
Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Zips look to keep this drive humming. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Zings it complete to the right. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And it's a great job with the play fake there. 4th down, you're going with the bootleg, so you gotta sell run. You see all those defenders thinking the running back has it. Once the quarterback's out on the perimeter, he's got a lot of space and time to find his open receiver to pick up that first down.
The Zips will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. That just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Some misdirection with the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Zips! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Let's go.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 bells. Ready, go.
Throwing, Hawkins. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mosley. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Right side, it's Copeland. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Hawkins throws to the tight end, working the big fella to the corner. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. He's got the first down. Smashes ahead. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And the Zips, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Calls his own number. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Firing for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Appalachian State taking on the number 11 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Williams open on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Let's see what they've got on second down. Keeps it moving. It's Carlson. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Freeze! Where did he go?
Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Zips. They take the lead with the 6.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Fights off the defender. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Flames want to move quickly. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. From the gun, it's Davis. Swamped immediately.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Michael Hawkins. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Got the quick pass.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. Fourth and inches, and they'll go for it. The give to the fullback. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Yeah, fourth and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement up front. Let's keep this drive going.
The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Quick give, it's Davis. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Hawkins. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Flames want to crank the tempo.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Working that wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Again, it's Hawkins. Gonna let it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Straight ahead, it's Carlson. He's past the marker. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Out wide left, it's Danzy. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
The Zips will call on their punt team. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Snap to the up man, it's a fake. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field and guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but he tried to sneak attack, and it did not work.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Hawkins rushes on. Finds his back in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. Driving forward, it's Davis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Release to the back. Got his man. Touchdown, Flames! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Zips ready to go on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Burris. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hands it off on the counter. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Moves to his right. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hills. Maybe a crease. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Akron! They've got the lead here in the fourth. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Michael Hawkins. They're all over him. And he gets rid of it.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating. And you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
The defense will try to hold up one more time, under 2 minutes to go. From the gun on third down, Hawkins unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Throwing, Hawkins. Buying a little time to his left. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Dumps it to the back. Out wide right, it's Davis. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. Here's a throw downfield late. Leaping grab for a big gain. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Hawkins. Extending the play. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of this drive. On the move. He'll pull it down. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too.
Intercepted snapped it, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've...
Makes the grab in their space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Trying to run, it's Birch. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top on second down. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's changing the play.
Sweet, let it go.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Akron! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Payne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Going long. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.